Hello everyone, this is Full Toast, playing Super Mario World Master Quest 4's Rediscovery of America, or something along that line, and we're off on our way through World 4, and you can ride that thing! Okay, that was almost the death of me, but I managed to not die that time, so that's good. And there's a power-up! But what exactly is the purpose of this level? To introduce floating floaty guys? Because if so, then they did a pretty good job at it. Of course, it was a little dangerous. And here comes the part where I just sort of fall to my death. Because apparently that wall doesn't exist. How lovely. And now we're down here, there's a thing up there. I guess we need to go this way. Yep. Now we're above the clouds, there's a Lakitu here, he's trying to hit me. So I tried to hit him back with this tree, but we're up in the clouds, and thus I fell.
Done.
Alright, talking, yes, that's a thing that's important to do when you're going through a level, but when it's a level like this, and you just sort of go, it sort of exists. And that's basically it. I don't know how else to explain that, it just sort of happens. So let's hope that I don't lose myself to a fiendish fool, who fiendishly fiends his way to victory. I'm gonna go over the world, and do a leap of faith, because, you know, that's always best. It worked out this time, so I'm very pleased. I don't wanna die, though it would be scary to do that again. Man, Yoshi's Island music, you are what you are, and that looks way too suspicious to ignore. There's a dragon coin, but nothing else, sadly. There's lots of water cut off to the right. And what do we have in here? We've got some kind of level in Vegas. That sounds about right, right? This looks to be in Vegas. Hello, dragon coin. Grab it, please. Thank you. Don't want to die. Thank you. No. Oh, that was a little dangerous, but it's okay. Let's just not kill ourselves in some stupid way. Here, have this. You weren't supposed to do that, you know. Thank you. Is this solid? Yeah, that's solid too. That probably hurts. So I should be careful with that. Anyway, doing the rushing strat. And we're done. And the exit should be right over here. Okay. There it is. And the 40 for good luck. Well, that level, it was okay. There wasn't really much to it, besides what was shown, obviously. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's fine. And now we're in some sort of swimming level. Hooray! What's going on here? I won't question it, but I'm curious. Why are we here? What do I do? Riding platforms through loop-de-loops. And that's about the gist of this level so far. From the looks of it, I want to continue on this direction. Grab myself a 1-up. Do little platforming shenanigans. Well, first things first, we gotta do a little roundabout here. Those are always important, and we roundabout our way here, and we gotta make sure to do a little jumpy jump. So, this might be a level I do twice just to see what the heck is going on, because I sort of ignored the underwater section, and that just feels rude. But then there's all this stuff. Jeez. And now we're even more up here. It feels like this isn't a level that should happen here. But it happened here. And that's the gist of it. So I'm gonna go over here, because it feels polite. And those things are flammable proof. Hey, dude, come here. Nope, can't go in there. Darn. Okay, so the fire trail doesn't hurt. But the projectiles do, in fact. And that was great. I'm not going to be able to grab that, so I'll just ignore it. Well, that was lovely. At least I destroyed his face before he was a threat to my life as I knew it. And what? Okay. I guess that's mysterious path number 1 of this level. So what's with the underwater section, huh? What's the point of having this be underwater if you're just gonna have this weird other pathway? I'm really curious. So what happens if I go this way? I deal with the urchin guy who goes straight up and down. All right. And then we got a fish. He swims back and forth. Okay, so far so watery. Here's some boxes that are just hanging out. I gotta admit, the water levels are very close to the style of Super Mario Bros. 3, it looks like. It feels that way. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure, but it's got that vibe to it. Here's a dragon coin. You know, those are important. You get those, and you get lives. And now that I can actually sort of get them again without there being too much glitchiness, it's nice. This is dangerous. Let's try getting out of here without death. Please hurry on. Or don't, Seth. But I don't really know anyone named Seth, so I can't really be one to talk here. It's a little sad, to be honest, but, you know, that's the way of the world. Sometimes you just don't know a guy named Seth, and then Seth, it just feels out of place for him. He's like, what are you talking about me, man? I didn't do anything. But you talk about him anyway, because it would be rude not to. But then again, it would be rude too. So, I don't know, it's either way, it's just sort of silly, you know? Would it be right to talk about a guy that you don't even know and know the name of, and you just say a random name for the sake of saying a random name? Is that really fair to the person on the internet who may or may not have that name? Or is there some underlying principle or philosophy that actually dictates that it's okay to say such a thing? I'm unsure, though. So I won't say any more in the matter. What's this way? A dragon coin. How lovely. So is this really 2 alternative paths that were in the same level and you could just pick one? Yeah! It's even got its own end goal and everything. Goodness. And then I guess that's that. Alright, let's go to that fortress, shall we? It's a tide fortress. How lovely. So where's our friend, the boss bass? Here somewhere? Here somewhere else? Fire bar. Excuse me. My goodness, the coughing fits, they never cease to slow down. Yeah, that's about right, I think. And there's a... What was that? Is that a box I can hit? Looks like it. No, it's just a box. It exists here somehow. I don't know why, though. Give me that coin. I want it, please. Okay, now I need to hurry a little bit because of the tide, but I'm not really threatened or anything. I'm just sort of moving right. There's hardly anything to this level so far that proved a threat to me. Oh, the Smasher gonna be here? Smasher buddy? That felt like a Smashy Smash room, but no. Oh, this feels like something could happen too, but it seems to just be in the realm of the fortress that exists, which means, you know, I'm not gonna go into the world because it felt dangerous. Something about that just felt... Thank you. This is an SMBX. They're not just gonna stick up there, because that's rude, you know? If you got a thwomp on your level, make sure it's a polite thwomp that tries to attack you when you get near it, even from above, because... If you get one that's like, no, I mean, you're above my head, and it'd be rude to go down now. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't care for you. And we're gonna do some Mr. Thwomp action, boss man. Kaboom. So, here. Alright. Oh, we got ourselves some. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah! And I'm not going to get near that bomb. No, I'm going to stand here in the corner and look at the wall. Because the last time I got near a bomb, it bit me in the butt. That wasn't very polite of it, you know. I need that butt. It's hard to sit down when you're bit in the butt, isn't it? Alrighty. Let's keep going. World 4-6. It's Super Mario Bros. 1. Is this based on a level? I'm not recognizing this. But then again, it's been ages since I touched that game, and even when I played it on my channel ages ago, I played it terribly, by the way. Please never look back at that LP. It was bad. Everything from like my first whole year is really bad. It's just so bad. In fact, I'm not even sure how good I am even now. That's just sort of am who I am, and I just hope for the best. I wish I had a feather, because that would be interesting to see. Anyway, I can go in here, probably for a bonus. Oh, I'm so disappointed. You're supposed to have the... Well, that's only if you're doing this based on the All-Stars version, but this looks more on the NES version. And to be honest, I haven't touched the NES Mario Bros. Before. I've only touched the Lost Levels version. Oh, I guess I go in here. Now we're going to Super Mario Bros. 2. No, we're gonna go to potentially World 1, 2. Yeah. I'm not trusting that water. Yeah. This reminds me of the Lost Levels meets ROM hacking, but is polite about it and isn't crazy hard like some Mario Bros. Hacks are. Actually, I think I've only seen like one Mario Bros. Hack and it was ridiculous. Well, anyway, with that out of the way, don't jump into the water. It's probably not. I can jump over the world, but there's nothing here. I can't spin jump. Well, that's disappointing. I'm afraid to hit the blocks though, and that's why. That's probably a power-up in case you need one, but I don't, so that's good. And we're not done yet. Of course not. Now we're gonna go to a 1-3-esque style, possibly with flying fish. Fire Flower, rest in peace. You are trapped forever in blocks. Oh, I feel the sorrow for you as a poor Fire Flower. You will never be able to leave the confines of that block, lest sprite limitations or scrolling of the screen take you. Ah, the poor soul. Let's go to the castle. And we're here now. I don't want to die because that would be sad. I'm actually very worried simply because this whole thing was without a midpoint unless I missed a midpoint, in which case, silly me. Hello, Bowser. Oh, Bowser! How could you go like this? You hardly even fought back. I feel like such a murderer. Oh. Oh. The poor soul. And it. Yay! Woo! That was indeed a level, and I think I'm going to end it at that. So until next time, everyone, we'll finish up World 4. Continue on to World 5, potentially. Till then, I'll see you all later. Ta-ta!